Think you are an Excel expert? Well, think again. In this video, I will share 3 Excel tips every beginner should know. These are the game changers for data analysts, saving time, boosting productivity, and taking your skills to the next level. So let's dive in. So let's start with dynamic arrays, a feature introduced in recent Excel versions, and it helps filtering messy data dynamically. So here in this dataset, I have some products, region, sales, and data. Obviously, the data is not huge, but for the tutorials, it's the best one to explain it better. So here I can apply the filter function, pressing tab to autocomplete, and here it is asking for the array. I just want to know the products which belongs to the region of USA, right? So I'm giving all the products to the Excel and pressing comma. Now it is asking for the include, which keywords included. So I have to give it the region array and then writing something like this is equal to USA inside quotations and just hitting enter. And now it is giving me the products which belongs to the region of USA. At number 2 we have the index match. Index match is a classic, but here's how experts use it for complex lookup. Suppose you want to know the salary of an employee who belongs to a specific department, for example sales. So as it is a really small data set, I can see that John and David are from the sales. So here I can write something like this. I know it seems a bit difficult to you, but let me enclose it. So index first asks for the array. So as I want to know the salaries, I selected this array, the whole salary column. Then instead of giving it the row number, I applied the match function and gave department and north region to the index function. Here one represents the lookup value, which is basically the value we want to see. Then we gave the array of the sales, which should be equal to the sales inside quotation. Then closing the parentheses, we write star in, which basically represents the AND function. Means if both these conditions are true, it will run, otherwise not. It means an employee belongs to the sales department and he belongs to the north region, then we only get his salary. And after the comma for the match type, I wrote 0 for the exact match. And if I click enter, so you can see we are getting 5,000, which is the salary of John, who belongs to the sales department, also to the region of north. I know it was a little bit harder for you, so let's look at another example. So here almost exactly same, but now instead of having 2 AND functions, we have 3. The employee should be belong to the sales department to the north region. Just copy this exact formula and see the magic. And you can see we are getting 60,000, which is the salary of David, which matches all the statements. At number 3 we are going to use the let function. The let function is a hidden gem. It allows you to define variables inside a formula to make it more readable and efficient. Here's how. Suppose you want to calculate the revenue after applying a specific amount of discount multiple times, and instead of writing the formula every time, you can just apply the same formula to the whole data, to the whole table. For example, right here we have some products, the prices are given for each product, and I'm applying the let function which asks for the name one. I'm giving it a discount. I'm not exactly sure why it's asking for the name. Let me know in the comments if you know it. Then we have the value for the name one, and I'm giving it 0.1 because it represents 10%. And usually in our daily life we write it as percentage, but the exact value of the percentages are something like this. Like if you want to know the 50% of something, you have to write 0.5. I want the 10% discount for each product, so I'm writing 0.1. Then we have the calculation or name 2, which I'm giving the revenue and the value for the name 2, and I'm giving the array, which are the prices of all the products. Then I'm applying it by 1 minus discount. For example, I have 0.1 and minusing 1 will become 0.9, and if we multiply 0.9 by 10, then it becomes 9, which should be our answer. Let's see. And we have also given the calculation on name 3, and you can see we have 9. And if we would have multiple prices, so I can just drag it down and inevitably apply to the whole table.